Okay, yeah, I'm Lindsay Wilson. I'm the Conservation Services Manager here in Fiordland, looking after biodiversity in Fiordland National Park. Well, it's a very large, iconic national park. It's huge, like it's 1.3 million hectares, home to a whole range of different threatened species. Sort of like the lifeboat of conservation for the South Island, pretty much. Wapiti were a gift from President Roosevelt years ago, let go into the wilds of Fiordland, back in George Sound, and they occupied about 200,000 hectares of Fiordland National Park, and they've been an iconic hunting opportunity for generations of New Zealand hunters now. They're the only Wapiti herd found outside North America, only feral Wapiti herd set in the Southern Hemisphere, full stop. They're our largest deer we have in New Zealand, arguably with the moose if he's still there. In 2011, DoC and the Fiordland Wapiti Foundation signed a management agreement, and that enables the Wapiti Foundation to undertake deer control within the Wapiti area. And the idea of that is to reduce deer down to a level that's going to get a recovery of deer-sensitive species. So from DoC's point of view, that was a really amazing outcome because it ensures we're going to control deer to a level compatible with, with a lot of the sensitive species in the long term. So it's a really good outcome for us, yeah. During that time, the Foundation's removed over 8,000 deer from the Wapiti area as part of their annual control activity. So it's pretty significant. About 7,000 deer a year are brought out of the national park by the commercial helicopter operators. But the problem with that is it's very much at the mercy of the venison market. So back in 2002 we had a crash in the venison price and a few other issues as well. Basically the commercial harvesting ceased and deer numbers started to rise in the park. So for us, one of the real benefits of this collaboration is that the Foundation can undertake control regardless of the venison price. So they get source funding from their members and sponsors, and that assists with the cost of the control. So I think it's a really good example of DoC and the community working together. And it's not just about the deer as well. The Foundation's got a really active predator control program in the Wapiti area there, where they're killing stoats to protect Fio, or the blue duck. And that's a really significant program. We're seeing increases in blue duck numbers in that area as a result. So it's a real sort of win-win thing. We're working together to achieve, a common outcome. Yeah, no, I'd just really like to acknowledge all the hard work that the Wapiti Foundation committee does. They've got an amazing job in bringing it all together, a lot of volunteer hours, and it's probably fair to say within the Foundation there's a broad spectrum of hunter views in terms of what they'd like to see happen in the Wapiti area. So bringing all that together and making it work in a positive way, it's a really big job, and I take my hat off to them. And I think it's fair to say that the committee really share a united view that we need to have low numbers of high quality animals. So that's the message they're pushing, and that's good for conservation and it's good for trophies. After 5 years of trying, I finally got a block this year, so I'm going to the Lugaburn in the first period, so pretty excited about that. Yeah.
Awesome.